Okay. Nice.
So you guys are here for graduation?
It's kind of working our chassis.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, congrats.
Yeah, thanks, man.
That's fine.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Hello and welcome to today's broadcast exclusively on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel of Steamboat Spring Sailors versus the Summit Tigers. Murphy Bowman on the call today, not joined by Brian Harvey. He is over at the station doing Harvey's Huddle. So you're stuck with the soccer player to announce for you today. And bear with me, I'll probably have to do both the camera and announce at the same time, so we'll see how that will work out. Sailors getting ready to face off here. Looks like we have Ian Kirby, the face-off specialist, getting ready at midfield. Near side, it looks like Ezra Moyer, and far side, number 24, Finn Russell. Ref blew the whistle, and Ian Kirby able to win the face-off right off the bat and earn the possession for the Steamboat Sailors. We have Moyer with the long pole, passes it down to Becker. Becker back to X. He's going to run this one around, pass it to Story. And Story running around the perimeter now in the far side box and gets it to Hoffman. Hoffman to that is Adams. Adams to Becker, and bad pass, and Adams is able to run that one down, and now the ball is on the ground. Good physical play there by Adams, and Steamboat recovers the ball. Not before there's a foul on the play, maybe a loose ball hit, and looks like Summit Tigers now with the ball. Number 4 for the Tigers, jotting down the field, gains the box, and he's going to pass it down to X. Looks like that's Jackson Metzler with the long pull on defense there. And now we have number 24, Finn Russell, with the long pull trying to win the ball. Summit just passing the ball around the perimeter here, trying to get a look at things and feel the Steamboat team out. This game, of course, was rescheduled due to some COVID complications on Summit's side, and that is why we're not able to broadcast this one on the radio. Summit just passing the ball around, and looks like a bad pass, and Gideon chasing it down, cannot recover it. Summit now on the counterattack. Number 4 with a shot, and went wide, and one of his players was able to come up with it. Big save from Rivers, and Steamboat Sailors have the ball. Looks like that's Metzler will throw it across to Finn Russell. Russell running up the field now, and sorry, kind of forgetting to control the camera here. Jack Becker now with the ball, shot and went wide. Number 8 Story was there, first to GLE, or closest to GLE, so he'll just pick that ball up and get the Steamboat Sailors back on offense. I believe that's number 11. Hoffman with the ball at the top of the perimeter. He's going to try to turn the Jets on, beat his defender, and he rips a shot, and goal for your Steamboat Sailors. Hoffman getting the Sailors up early with a great goal, just ripping one to the side netting, and 1-0 your Steamboat Sailors. Hopefully you guys were able to see that one. It's hard to control the camera and watch the play. Real quick, I'd like to thank our sponsors, the Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig, bringing you member FDIC. Ian Kirby back on the field here for the Sailors. Try to get another face-off win here early on in the game. Ian Kirby flicks it out to Moyer. Moyer running down the field now. Ezra Moyer with the long pole. Sees an opportunity to shoot it, but decides not to. Passes it to France. France now to Story. Story on the far side of the field. Gonna jot around, pass it down to X. Luke St. John with the ball now. Looking, passes to Becker. Becker jotting around, and finally the ball comes to Adams. Adams gonna pass it to number 5, Meisner. That's a good duo right there. They have plenty of goals on the season. Story now rushing in, trying to get a shot, getting pushed away, passes it to Luke St. John. Luke St. John with his shot and goal. Steamboat Sailors up early here now, 2-0. 8:49 left on the clock, and my cameraman just showed up. So sorry if you weren't able to see that goal. How's it going?
Sorry.
No, you're all good, man. Great goal there by Luke St. John. He was able to get a pass from Story, who was being physical, got in and passed it to Luke St. John. Luke St. John just ripping it low and hard to the bottom corner. And 2-0, your Steamboat Sailors. Ian Kirby with the face-off like usual. And he gets his third face-off win of the game. He's streaking down the field now, rips a shot, bounces over the goal, and looks like Steamboat's going to win the ball here. Luke St. John picks it up. Quick substitution by the Steamboat Sailors. Not too many offensive players out there, as Meisner and Finn Rogers jot out, joined by Adams now. Seems to be the Sailors have a different lineup, as like when there's a face-off, then they sub quickly right after the face-off and gets different players on there. I believe that's a freshman, Rogers, running in. Shot and goal, 3-0 here, with 3 very fast goals, one right after another. I believe they all happened within a minute and a half. 3-0, you Steamboat Sailors. If you're just joining us, it is 3-0, your Steamboat Sailors. Goals from Finn Rogers, Luke St. John, and I want to say Aiden Story. I forgot the first goal there. Who was it? Hoffman. Thank you. From Hoffman. Steamboat Sailors are 3-2 on the season, and the Summit Tigers are 0-3. They've only played 3 games so far and have not won any. Nice little cushion here to start off the game for the Steamboat Sailors, but I have to say they probably don't want to let off the gas quite yet, as in the past 2 games they had a pretty significant lead that eventually got whittled down to maybe like 2 or no lead at all late in the game, and it kind of caused for some nail biters. Gideon on defense de-sticks the Summit attack, and ball was on the ground. Summit comes out with the ball here. That is, can you hear me those? Yeah, thanks, bud. Number 4 for the Tigers, Crow at X behind the Steamboat Sailors goal. He'll pass that one off to his teammate. That is Jackson Metzler with the long pole, forcing his attacker to pass the ball, and now a long stick midi for the Summit Tigers has it at the top of the perimeter. He just keeps backing up. Ezra Moyer on defense here. Moyer getting physical, sticking and poking, trying to get the ball loose. This long pole attacker's got some moves to show. He finally decides he can't go anywhere and he passes the ball off. Good defense there from France, the senior, and balls on the ground. Rivers with physical play, and Sailors come out with the ball. France now kind of getting chased around, lots of pressure in his defensive end. Bad pass to Gideon, and the ball's on the ground. Looks like that's Kirby trying to get it. Mad scramble for the ball now, and Summit comes out with it. Oh, big check there by Moyer, and looks like we're going to have a call on the play, and it's going to be a Summit ball. So far, good start to the game. 3-0 the score with 5 minutes and 53 seconds left. Not too shabby from your Steamboat Sailors. Of course, they're coming off a big win on Saturday against the Aspen Skiers. Shot on goal, and goal for the Summit Tigers. Looked like Rivers had that one under control, but it's hard to see from up here, and guess it bounced over his shoulder. 3-1 the score. Steamboat Sailors still on top. Hopefully they can add to their lead. As Brian Harvey and I like to say, this is a game of runs, and you definitely want to be able to add to any lead you have, because you can never have enough goals in this game. Ian Kirby on the field for the face-off. He's won every single face-off so far. And he'll come out on top with this one. Great stick control there by Kirby, but finally the ball pops out of his basket, and looks like that's Gideon far side of the field with the ball. Long pole defense, passes it to Moyer. Moyer running up the field, turning on the Jets, and he'll pass that one off to Becker. Becker with the ball now gains the box, and he'll slow the play down. He'll toss that one up to Meisner. Meisner, top of the perimeter now, and the Steamboat Sailors getting a few subs in. I believe that is Mangus Hayden. Hayden with the ball now. Gets it down to X. It's Luke St. John to Adams. Adams walking outside the box now and gets it back to Hayden to Meisner. Steamboat just kind of passing around the perimeter here. That's Story with the ball, getting past 3 defenders. Nice spin move there. Shot, bad shot. Looks like may have been blocked or something. Now it's a fight for the ball. Becker gets over and scoops that one up. Maintains possession for the Steamboat Sailors. Nice spin move there by Becker. Cannot quite beat his defender though, and he'll bring that ball back out, pass it up to Shot. Shot now to Mangus. Mangus with the ball, running far side. Gets it to Story. Story down to X to Luke St. John. Luke St. John now gets it over to Becker. Steamboat doing well, being patient here, just passing around the perimeter. Bad pass, but Shot picks it up, gets it back to Hayden. Hayden now. He'll just jot around. He's getting some high pressure there from his defender, and he loses the ball. Good defense there by the Summit Tigers, and I believe that Shot gets over and tries to get the ball but cannot. 25 long pole defense here for the Tigers running up the field. He'll just lob one, and wasn't too good of a pass, but ball stays in bounds. That is, there's I believe a timeout on the play with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Steamboat Sailors up 3-1 over the Summit Tigers. I'd like to thank our sponsors here, Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Go see Skip and the gang at Alpine Lumber for all your building needs. Also, Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Not too bad of a start here for the Steamboat Sailors in this first quarter, scoring 3 goals within a minute and 30 seconds. Hopefully I taped them all as I was manning both the camera and announcing on announcing on YouTube. Once again, if you are watching this game and people are wondering why they can't get it on the radio, that is because we are only broadcasting on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel, not on any of the radio channels. So if you do switch to either 105.7 or 97.7, you will be listening to Harvey's Huddle, which is not a terrible choice. But if you're trying to listen to the game, you have to go to the YouTube channel. Steamboat Sailors trying to improve their record to 4-2 after 2 big wins on last Tuesday and this last Saturday over first the Eagle Valley Demons and then the Aspen Skiers. Both games were pretty close towards the end, made for very exciting finishes, and Steamboat Sailors obviously came out on top of both of those. Lots of goals being scored and lots of people scoring goals for the Steamboat Sailors, not just coming from one person, which is always good to see. And we've actually seen that today where 3 different players have scored goals for the Steamboat Sailors. That's Gideon. He'll lob one over to number 19 for the Sailors. That is Hubler. Hubler loses the ball. Ball's out of bounds. Now it's going to be the Summit Tigers ball. Referee telling the Tiger where to come in from, and Steamboat Sailors getting a quick sub in. That's Ezra Moyer coming off the bench. Hubler coming up to pressure the ball, and the Summit Tigers will just pass it around. Summit Tigers at the top of the perimeter here.
It's on.
Hello, sorry we had a few little bit of technical difficulty there, but maybe that's a good thing because Steamboat Sailors up 5-2, goals from Magnuson, and I apologize for butchering that name, and another goal from Kirby, who won the ball off the face-off and was able to run up the field and rip a shot in the back of the net. When Steamboat scores, they like to score in bunches, which is not a bad thing. Looks like the Summit Tigers now have the ball and whistle on the play. I'm going to say offside or timeout. Some confusion on the field as to what's going on. I believe before there was an offsides, there was a timeout called by Summit, so they will keep the ball after this timeout. (5-2) the score with Steamboat Sailors on top of the Summit Tigers. 3 minutes and 56 seconds left on the clock. I'd like to thank Steamboat Roofing for all your roofing needs. From minor repairs to complete repairs, go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. Not too bad of a first half here by the Sailors so far. Bit of a gap in between the goals that are scored. Steamboat Sailors coming out and scoring 3 goals within a minute and 30 seconds of each other right away, and then pretty quiet here until we had some technical difficulties. The Steamboat Sailors were able to put 2 more away just seconds apart from each other, and like I said earlier, they like to score in bunches, so pay attention. Do not leave the computer or TV screen right after the Steamboat Sailors just scored, because definitely scoring in pairs here. Looks like it's going to be Summit Tigers ball on the near side here after this timeout. Summit Tigers looking to draw up a play to get them back into this game. They have been down 3 goals in this game, and they were able to work their way back into it. Steamboat Sailors now, that's Ezra Moyer with the defense, doing good to stay with his player, and the ball pops out. Good work by Moyer. Moyer playing a little bit of field hockey there, and ball still on the ground. Moyer eventually comes up with it and passes it to King. King now with the ball, getting a little bit of pressure there from a Summit Tiger. He'll lob that one up to I believe that's Kemper's, but he may have been out of bounds. Never mind. I don't know what went on there. But Sailors still have the ball, getting pressed hard in that corner of the midfield, and that is Kemper's with the ball now. Kemper's doing some good moves with his stick there. He's turning on a just running down the field. He tries to get it to Magnuson, but Magnuson cannot control, and it's going to be Sailor ball. Or I think they're going to say Summit ball, because that was more of a pass than a shot from Kemper's. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left. Score 5-2 here from Gardner Field, and that's Story pressing the Summit goalkeeper. Almost got the ball there, and bad pass. Magnuson is just going to see that one. Oh, looks like a Summit Tiger got there before it went out of bounds. Magnuson gets the ball though. He'll flick that one to Becker. Becker doing a little spin move there, but loses his footing, and it's going to be a foul on the Tigers. Looks like a man-up situation here for the Steamboat Sailors, and they have an opportunity for a man-up goal here. Power play goal. We'll use the hockey term.
They're playing zone defense.
My cameraman, who plays a little bit of lacrosse, is saying that they're playing some zone defense, which is good information to know. That's Luke St. John there, far side with the ball. He'll pass that one up to Adams. Adams over to Meisner. Meisner working the perimeter, passes it to Story. Story up to Adams, to Meisner, to Story again. Just working this near side perimeter, trying to get something. And an easy goal there for Story, who got the ball right outside the crease. 6-2 the Steamboat Sailors. Assist there from Magnuson. That was a great man-up goal there from the Steamboat Sailors, and they were able to just be patient with the ball, work the perimeter, and finally Magnuson saw Story at the edge of the crease and passed it to him, and Story just had to reach the ball across the line, and now it's 6-2. We have Reeves Kirby for the face-off here. Last time he had a face-off, he was able to put that one in the back of the net, or win it and then run down the field and put it in the back of the net. Let's see what he can do here. Near perfect on the day, only losing one. He'll win that one and flick it up to Moyer. Moyer to France though, loses the ball out of bounds, and it is going to be Tigers' ball in their defensive end. Story with the pressure, and he's beaten by the defender of the Tigers. Now Ezra Moyer putting some pressure on the long pole. Ball on the far side, that's number 18 for the Tigers. And Looks like we have a flag on the play here. It's maybe going to be on France. France getting knocked to the turf, and Ezra Moyer comes up with the ball, but the play is whistled, and looks like the Summit Tigers will go man up here. Some reinforcements coming off the bench for this man up situation. Try to get this penalty kill. It looks like we have on the field at the moment Metzler near side with the long pole, then Ezra Moyer. That's Gideon, and then I want to say Yoshida on the far side. Yes. The Summit Tigers just working the perimeter here. Up nice and close. That's number 47 for the Tigers. Gonna get it to the long pole midfield, and shot and goal for the Tigers. They're able to kind of just replicate what the Steamboat Sailors just did to them. They just worked the ball around the edge of the perimeter, able to find an open man at the top of the crease and just toss that one into the back of the net. 6-3 the score here with 1 minute and 21 seconds left. Steamboat Sailors on top of the Summit Tigers. You can watch this game on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. You cannot listen to it on the radio as this is a rescheduled game and there was not a time slot for the game on the radio, so had to get creative. We still wanted you to have your Steamboat Sailors Lacrosse. Reeves with the face-off win. He'll try to launch that one to Kempers, but goes over Kempers, gets it to Becker. Becker now, far side, trying to gain the box. He does so, and now the Steamboat Sailors just passing around the edge of the perimeter. Becker, with the ball, and he'll just be patient, wait for some subs to get on the field. And now Rogers with the ball. Rogers over to Adams, top near side of the perimeter, and he gets Story back to Adams, Adams to Rogers. Now, good patience here from the Steamboat Sailors offense. Rogers turning on the Jets, beating 2 defenders. He gets it over to Adams and Meisner with a shot, but not go in. Shot there from Story. That went wide. Looks like it is going to be Sailors' ball. That is Becker with the ball near sideline. He'll bring that ball into play. Kicks it down to Story at X. Story over to Magnuson. Magnuson up top of the perimeter to Adams. Adams bringing it up high. 12 seconds left on the clock. Adams trying to get some nice little steps in, shot and save from the Summit Tigers goalkeeper. He'll just lob that one down the field, and Gideon will intercept it, and that will bring us to halftime. 6-3, Steamboat Sailors on top of the Summit Tigers. You are tuned in to Steamboat Sailors Sports. Yeah, well, I never played too much lacrosse since stopped going, but fun. Fun nonetheless.
Hello and welcome. Sorry we had a
Hello and welcome. Sorry we had to fix a few things here with the box cast. Move a few wires around, unplug and plug back in a few things. But Steamboat Sailors starting off strong, scoring a goal. Aiden Story right off the bat, and 7-3, minute and 8 seconds into this third quarter, second half. Score 7-3 here, and it is Summit Tigers ball at GLE in their attacking half. They're just going to work this around the perimeter. Number 21 on offense there for the Tigers. He'll pass that one up to number 33, who had some difficulty controlling that pass. Tigers just possessing it around the perimeter here. That's Kemper's on defense there, just kind of sizing up his man, following him around, and there's a pick from the Summit Tigers, and errant pass, ball on the ground. Tigers pick it back up though. Tigers trying to be patient with the ball, being down 4 goals, have to be wise with their offensive opportunities. Good defense there from Metzler. Metzler able to pop the ball out, and I believe that was Moyer went and got it out of the air. Now it's number 5, Meisner running down the field. He'll rip one low. Good save there from the Summit Tiger goalkeep, and he will lob this one down the field. A little bit of a Hail Mary there, and ball on the ground. That is far side. Ian Reynolds with the ball.
That's Ivan.
Or Ivan, sorry, thank you. Interception there from Magnuson, and number 28 cannot see that one into his basket. Jack Becker with the shot, and a goal. Flag on the play, maybe no goal, I think. Kind of confusing when you're not on the field. Looked like it was a goal from Jack Becker. Looks like it's going to be a goal on the play. No goal on the play. Penalty. Getting some corrections here. Thank you very much. And it is going to be Summit Tigers ball here in their offensive half. It's going to be a long pull to bring this one up the field for the Tigers, and they have a man-up opportunity here. That's number 22, France, in the box for the Steamboat Sailors, and Sailors looking to have a strong defensive stand here while they're down a man. Ball just being passed around the perimeter as they do, being patient, looking for any opportunity. Steamboat Sailors staying compact, not giving up any real estate, and a good check there from Kempers, my bad, and able to get the ball on the ground for a little bit there, but Summit Tigers still in possession. Summit Tigers just passing around. This is the name of the game here, possession, and number 21 is going to pass that one down to X. Penalty about to be released for the Steamboat Sailors, and Summit Tigers just maintaining possession. Good move there, and a shot that's saved from Rivers King. He'll lob that one down the field to Kempers. Kempers now trying to get it to France, but cannot do so. France cannot do so, and it is Summit Tigers ball now. Ball fell out of the basket of the Tigers defender, and bad pass there to Becker. Ball on the ground once again. Long pull here for the Summit Tigers. He's going to hold up things, try to organize his offense. Number 21 passing around the perimeter here, and Steamboat Sailors back at full strength. They have been for a few seconds now. Ball just being passed around, ball on the near side, and good defense there by Metzler, able to knock the ball out of the basket, and he is streaking up the field. Metzler has nobody in front of him. He'll rip a shot, and it is wide, but Steamboat will maintain possession as Magnuson was first to GLE. Or closest to GLE, sorry. Magnuson brings it in, passes it over to Story. Story running it up far side. He's just gonna run around here for a little bit. Trying to get by his defender, cannot, brings it back out, passes it to Adams. Adams now cradling in his left hand here, switches back over to the right, now left again. He'll pass that one off to Rogers, and looks like that one was blocked, and it is going to go out far sideline and be a Summit Tigers ball. Summit Tigers looking to go on offense here fast. Number 6 for the Tigers streaking down the field. Good job by number 26 for the Sailors, and some great physical defense here, but he cannot quite get the ball out of the stick yet. Looks like we're going to have a turnover here on the play. Maybe the Summit Tiger held on to the ball too long without getting in the box. He looks a little shaken up on the play. This is Adams with the ball now. He beats his defender real easy, and we're going to have a flag down on the play. Steamboat Sailors will be up a man here shortly. That's Story far side with the ball. He passes it down to X to Magnuson. Magnuson now over to Becker. Becker getting a little shifty here, trying to get in for a shot. He'll rip one, and it bounces, and a great save there by the Summit Tigers goalkeeper. Not being fooled by Jack Becker's bounce shot, and now we get the penalty. Number 6 for the Summit Tigers will go into the box. Steamboat Sailors have the ball at GLE now. That's going to be Luke St. John with it. Waiting for the ball to be whistled into play. That's Magnuson with the ball, top of the perimeter to Adams. Adams to Magnuson, back to Adams, to Meisner with a quick shot, and it's wide. Looks like it's going to be Sailor's ball, as Luke St. John was closer to GLE than the Summit goalkeeper. Good hustle there by Luke St. John. He'll bring this ball into play. Magnuson with the ball, near side of the perimeter, passes up to Adams, back to Magnuson. Magnuson looking for a quick shot here. Luke St. John with a shot and wide. And that's going to be Story to pick it up at GLE. Good little offensive play there by Magnuson to get it down close to the crease to Luke St. John. Luke St. John just could not put that one in the back of the net. He'll want that one back. That's Story with the ball far side. He surveys his options and decides he should pass it to Meisner. Meisner to Adams, back to Meisner to Story now. Story running to the top of the perimeter, getting it to Adams. Adams off the piping, and he will see that one in his dreams tonight. Far side, that is Story or Meisner to bring that one in to Magnuson. Magnuson flicks that one to Adams. Adams with another shot, and just cannot get that one where he wants, and it will bounce out of bounds. And good hustle by the Tigers goalkeeper to get to GLE first, and Summit ball. Looks like Summit's back to full strength here, and they will bring this one up the field. Real quick, we'd like to thank the Paoli Group with Colorado Group Realty. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, the Paoli Group has you covered. Number 2 for the Summit Tigers, running up the field, down to X now, and good defense by Moyer to force him that way. Number 21 for the Tigers, just going to have an errant pass. 33 for the Tigers runs it down and picks it up though. Steamboat Sailors staying compact on defense and close to their goal. Looks like some good man defense here, and who is that far side? Good defense by Finn Russell to win the ball, but coming back the other way is the Summit Tigers, who won possession of the ball after an errant pass. In the corner of the field is number 21 for the Tigers, with Jackson Metzler just trying to push him out of bounds. Good defense there by Metzler, being real physical, forcing his attacker to pass the ball off. Adams now forcing his man to pass. Good defense here by the Sailors, just real physical and not giving up much real estate here. Number 4 trying to put the moves on Tommy Meisner, but Meisner's not easily fooled. Errant pass, and Metzler will just scoop that one up and slow the play down. Far side, that's Finn Russell, who launches it to Meisner, and Meisner gets it to Story. Story cannot quite control, picks it back up, shot and goal from Aiden Story. I believe his second of the night, and Steamboat Sailors are up 8-3 with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock. Great goal there. Great defense first by Metzler, and they're able to just pick out Tommy Meisner open in the middle of the field. When Meisner got the ball, he just started streaking down the field, saw Aiden Story with a little bit of complications catching that pass, but was able to pick it up and shoot that one up shelf, top shelf, and get his second of the night. Looks like we have Kirby for the face-off here. He's been very effective with the face-offs tonight, not losing many, but he was not able to come out on top with that one. Ball falls out of the basket. Oh, and de-sticked is a Summit Tiger, and Kirby is able to pick up the ball. Good defense there by Moyer, able to be physical, and good defense there by the Summit Tiger to just put his body into Kirby, forcing Kirby to throw that one out of bounds. It's going to be Steamboat Sailors' ball, though, far side. And that's Story to bring that one in. Number 11 to Rogers now. It's Hoffman to Rogers to Becker. Back to Hoffman. Hoffman, top of the perimeter. He's going to try to turn on the Jets here, but he's met by two Summit Tigers defenders. He passes it to X. Ball fell out of Jack Becker's basket here, and Luke St. John's able to recover the ball now and gets it to Hoffman. Hoffman to Kempers. Kempers top of the perimeter over to Story. Story now trying to throw the moves on. Shot, and a good save there, or block by the Summit Tiger defender, and he is down in pain. And that is unfortunate to see. It looked like, I believe that was Story with a shot. He just ripped one, and I don't know if the Summit Tiger goalkeeper saved that or if it just went straight into the Summit Tiger defender, but Summit Tiger defender is on the ground in lots of pain here. Never love to see that. He is able to make it up to his feet, though. Maybe just got hit in the family jewels or in the stomach. He's walking it off, though, which is good to see. And yeah, looks like it will be Summit Tigers' ball after that unfortunate event. And we have 2 minutes and 1 second left on the clock here. 8-3, your Steamboat Sailors on top of the Summit Tigers. Story gonna do some high pressure defense here, trying to win the ball in his offensive half. Summit Tigers, though, able to work their way around. Oh, but a ball falls out of the pocket of a Summit Tiger, and that is Jack Becker to recover that one. Jack Becker now gets it up to Fonts. Fonts now back to Becker, and a few quick substitutions here by the Steamboat Sailors. Luke St. John runs down an errant pass, and he'll pick that one up and toss it back to Becker. Becker now gets it over to Adams, and the Steamboat Sailors just working it around, being patient, knowing how much time they have left on the clock and trying not to rush anything. It's Adams at the top of the perimeter with the ball, gets it to Story. Story streaking down the near side of the field, gets it to Jack Becker and X. Becker runs it up, tries to get it to Story. Errant pass, but Story's able to pick that one up. Story now cradling the ball, tosses to Luke St. John, and goal for the Steamboat Sailors. 9-3 with 47 seconds left on the clock. Steamboat Sailors in great positioning here going into the fourth and final quarter. Great goal there. Just Steamboat Sailors trying to be patient with the ball with a minute left on the clock, working it away around the perimeter, trying to find a way in. Jack Becker found Luke St. John at the top of the top of the crease. Just an easy put-in goal there for the Steamboat Sailors. Reeves Kirby with the face-off here. Let's see what he can do. Kirby. Ball still on the ground, and Steamboat Sailors come out with the ball. That's Ezra Moyer now taking the ball up the pitch and top of the perimeter. He'll toss that one off to Magnuson. Quick substitution here by the Sailors. Meisner with the ball at the top of the perimeter. Rogers now. Rogers making a quick move. Shot and goal for Rogers. One right after another. 16 seconds left on the clock in this third quarter. Steamboat Sailors up 10-3. I believe that's Rogers' second of the night. And yeah, great. As someone just said in the box, hat trick watch for, I believe, 3 players. We have Ian Kirby back out on the field. We've seen a lot of him today, which can mean a good thing if the Steamboat Sailors are scoring goals. Ian Kirby is able to win that one, gets it to number 28, Yoshida, and he'll shoot that one. Flag on the play. It looks like your Steamboat Sailors are going to go up in the fourth quarter, up a man. Scores 10-3 here at Gardner Field. You can watch this game on the World Wide Web, as Brian Harvey likes to say, at Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. We are going into the fourth quarter of this ball game. Steamboat Sailors leading the Summit Tigers 10-3. Great quarter there by Steamboat Sailors, probably the best one so far in this game. We have a few players here on hat trick watch. Hopefully we are able to see a few more goals in this coming quarter.
Griffin, what sports do you play? Okay. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Nice.
Fourth quarter about to start here. Steamboat Sailors on top of the Summit Tigers 10-3, and looks like it's gonna be Adams with the ball. Steamboat Sailors on a man-up situation here. It looks like there's going to be no face-off, possibly because of the penalty that carries over. Nonetheless, or that Story with the ball. Sorry, I couldn't see him. Adams now passes it over to Magnuson. Magnuson to Luke St. John. Luke St. John down to X to Story. As I said, Sailors up. man up here, and Story with the ball at X. Meisner now, top of the perimeter. Sailors just working the ball around the perimeter, trying to get in close. Meisner with a shot and save there from the Summit Tiger goalkeeper, and they have possession now. Good pressure there by Luke St. John, forcing Summit Tiger goalkeeper to run up the field. Bad pass there. Magnuson has the ball. Summit Tiger goalkeeper out of the net. Luke St. John trying to slow the play down a little bit, and he'll bring that one out to the far side of the field. Magnuson now with a shot low and a save there by the keeper yet again. Looks like it's going to be Sailor's ball. Quick foul on the play. That's Becker. Becker over to Story. Story now. Sailor still up. Man up. Magnuson with an errant pass. Ball is going to go out far sideline and be Summit Tigers' ball. Summit Tigers now back to full strength here, and number 6 for the Tigers coming up the field fast. He's turning on the Jets. Good defense there from Adams. He's able to get back and get behind his attacker and forcing them to slow down the play a little bit here. Summit Tigers have to play with a little bit of urgency if they want to climb back into this one, being down 7 goals. It is a game of runs. Summit Tigers have the ball top of the perimeter here, working the ball around. And that's Meisner on defense. Now Adams defending. Summit Tigers just top of the perimeter, working amongst 3 players here, trying to find any hole in the Steamboat defense. Ball popped out. Adams with the ball now. Adams streaking down the field. Nobody in front of him, and he's going to run this one in, rip a shot, and goal from Adams. He was able to win that one in his defensive half and just run down the field unpressured, and eventually just ripping a shot low, going 5-hole on the Summit Tigers keeper, and he will get, I believe, his first of the game. Score 11-3 here. 9 minutes and 58 seconds left in this ball game. Steamboat Sailors looking in good shape here. Reeves Kirby out on the field for the face-off. He's done very well so far today with all of his face-offs. Even able to win one, pick it up, go the length of the half, and score. We're awaiting the ref's whistle here. Kirby is able to, well, ball still bouncing on the ground, and eventually Rushton will pick that one up. Rushton with a shot high, and it's going to be Sailor's ball. They're closest to GLE when the ball crossed the line. First playing time from Connor Rushton so far here today, and good to see a shot right away. That's Story, near sideline, passes up to Shot over to Kempers. Kempers back to Shot top of the perimeter, gets it to Becker. Becker with a quick shot, and that's wide, and Luke St. John will go pick that one up and bring that one into play. He was closest when the ball went out of bounds, and Story now in the box near sideline, gets it over to Shot now. Sailors working the ball around the perimeter. Finally gets back to Shot, top of the perimeter. Shot running in, looking for a shot here, and that one will go wide. Sailors will get this ball though, as they are first to out of bounds. When the ball went out of bounds, kind of a confusing rule. Looks like we're gonna have a timeout on the field here by the Summit Tigers. But yeah, Brian Harvey and I got a little confused on that rule. Apparently, when there's a shot Whoever is closest to the ball when it goes out of bounds gets possession of the ball. So that is why Sailors get the ball here after this timeout, because even though the ball went out on the sideline, they were still closest to it when it went out. 11-3 the score here, 8 minutes and 46 seconds left on the clock. We've seen a plethora of goals from the Steamboat Sailors. Just a lot of different players getting on the score sheet here. I kind of lost count. I know that a few players are close to getting hat tricks. I want to say Rogers, Luke St. John, and possibly Jack Becker maybe are closing in on that hat trick. So that would be awesome to see here. It's a little bit more comfortable game for the Steamboat Sailors. The last two, of course, being nail biters in the last few minutes of the game. But the Sailors seem to be pretty comfortable throughout today's game, which is always good to see. Obviously, it is more exciting when it's a closer game, but you can never complain when you're up 8 goals to in any game. Steamboat Sailors making their way back out onto the field here, looking to add to their lead and get some more breathing room, even though 8 goals is quite the breath.
Coach, we just have them passing around.
My cameraman is saying that Steamboat Sailors are probably going to look to just pass around here and not take too many shots, just kind of run out the clock. And I agree, that is a great strategy in really any game, any sports game. Shot with the ball top of the perimeter, he's going to toss it down to Story. You see a lot of urgency here from the Summit Tigers trying to win this ball back. Sailors lose possession, and Summit Tiger will just lob this one down the field, and looks like we have a whistle on the play. The injured Summit Tiger. He gets up right away though, just a little shaken up. He'll try to make his way, maybe off the field, maybe he's just walking it off. I think he's just going off on by the Steamboat bench. At least he's walking off under his own power. Always good to see when someone's injured. Ball's going to be at around the 10-yard line, far side, Summit Tigers ball here. No, you're good. Ball's whistled into play. Summit Tigers have the ball at the top of the perimeter here. Errant pass, and looks like it's going to bounce out of bounds for Sailors ball. That's Boone Yoshida with it. He'll just take this one up. Long pole running up the field here. Passes it off to Story, and Story now gonna get it up to the top of the perimeter to Shot. Shot now, being patient, waiting for the subs to come in. He'll get that one to Luke St. John. Luke St. John gets it down to Frederick. First we're seeing a Frederick today. And looks like a errant pass there. And Steamboat Sailor getting tripped up on the play. We're gonna have a whistle on the field, and it's going to be Sailor's ball. Can't really stick your leg out and trip somebody. Far side of the field, that's Hubler with the ball, and waiting the ref's whistle. Hubler's just going to pass that one back to Jack. Looks like that's Story with the ball now. Story to Magnuson. Story with a shot and save from the Summit Tiger goalkeeper, and Magnuson will go pick that one up of GLE. Magnuson's going to bring it into play. Toss it to, who's that? Number 3. Frederick. Frederick now gets it to Kempers. Kempers to Shot. Shot fakes a pass to Luke St. John, and he takes a shot for himself. That one's going to bounce wide and go out. Frederick now with the ball. He was closest to GLE, and he'll pass that one to Kempers. Errant pass, ball bouncing towards the midfield, but Shot is able to run it down before any of the players in Steamboat defensive half could go for the ball. That's Magnuson at X. He tries to get it to Luke St. John, cannot do so, and the ball bounces all the way into the Summit attacking half. Number 4 for Summit now picks up the ball quickly. He's going to rush down the field and try to get a shot, cannot find anything, and he'll bring that one back out. Working around the perimeter now here. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Score 11-3. Steamboat Sailors on top of the Summit Tigers. And good defense there from Moyer. My bad, took me a long time. Brain fart there. I believe that was Frederick, far side of the field. He was pushed down, and now it's Sailors' ball after a whistle. That is Hoffman with the ball up top of the perimeter. He's going to pass that off to Shot. Shot now with the ball, gets it down to Frederick. Frederick does a little pump fake, passes it back to Shot. Shot over to Hoffman. Hoffman cannot quite control that one, but picks it up under no pressure and gets it to Story. Story to Magnuson. At X now to Frederick. Steamboat Sailors being patient, trying to kill off as much clock as they can. And Hoffman now with, or Magnuson now with the ball at X. Gets it to Frederick, who had some difficulties but eventually picked it up and got it to Hoffman. Hoffman trying to make a few moves, shot and save from the Summit Tigers defender. He'll lob that one down the field, and Rivers King will see that one out of bounds. King, with a solid game so far, will bring this one into play and run it up the field as he is not pressured. King getting to near half, passes it to Moyer. Moyer with the ball now, flings it down to Frederick. Frederick cannot quite get there, and it's going to be a Summit Tigers ball. 4 minutes, 37 seconds left. Score is 11-3 for the Steamboat Sailors. Looking pretty hot on the day for the, compared to their big lob there, and technically a shot on goal by the Summit Tigers goalkeeper. River King coming up with a pretty easy save, and now it's a fight for the ball on the ground. That's Kempers with the ball, beating a few defenders. Shot, but it's wide, and Magnuson puts in the hustle and is able to win the ball off of the shot. Magnuson passes to Frederick, far sideline now, and bad pass under Luke St. John, and battle for it in the defensive half. Summit Tigers now with the ball. Shot and a good save there by Rivers. Another shot and another great save there by River King, and he will keep the ball out of the net. Sailors looking a little lackadaisical on defense there, maybe letting off the gas a little bit with an 8-goal lead. I mean, with 3 minutes 42 seconds left on the clock, in this one, you kind of feel like you may have this one kind of wrapped up. Bad pass there by the Summit Tigers, and they'll just run that one down, pick it up. Another terrible, not terrible, another bad pass by the Tigers, and Sailors come out with the ball. I believe that's Boone Yoshida with the ball, and lobs it up to Meisner, and eventually Pepin will pick that one up. He runs far side, and the ball pops out of his basket. Summit Tigers with the ball, lob that one down the field, and that's number 33 for the Sailors, runs that one down and gets it to Meisner now. Meisner running up the field, passes it to Pepin. Pepin to Magnuson. Magnuson trying to take some time off this clock, and he's gonna just run around in the corner of the field here, near side, just getting hit by his defender, able to stay in bounds though, not be forced out of bounds, and great work there by Magnuson to just hold on to the ball and not give it up. Number 12 with the ball now here, Rushton tries to get it to Kempers. Ball on the ground, Kempers is able to pick that one up and gonna slow this play down a little bit. Kemper's just getting whacked by the long pole defender, passes it off to Magnuson. Magnuson with some great stick handling here, beats his defender, and he's gonna get this and take a shot, and a good save there by the Summit Tigers goalkeeper, and he'll pick that one up and lob that one down the field. Lost the ball, and it's going to bounce out, and I believe it's going to be Sailor's ball because it was not a shot. River King to pick up the ball here, or I believe actually that there was a goalkeeper substitution, and that is, who is that? Hayden Park. Park with that is in goal now. I did not see that substitution. Good to see Sailors rotating in every position here. Reynolds with the ball, passes it off to Frederick. Frederick looks to take a shot, but backs out and passes it to Luke St. John. We have 44 seconds left on the clock. Steamboat Sailors up 11-3 on the Summit Tigers, and Steamboat Sailors are just going to try to kill off the rest of this time by passing around the perimeter. That's Magnuson with the ball here. Does some nice moves and is able to get out of pressure. Magnuson still with the ball, shot off the piping, and looks like Magnuson's a little shaken up on the play. Ball on the ground, but Sailors come out with it. That is Bennett Jones, I believe, seeing some playing time. And 5 seconds left on the clock. Summit Tigers will lob it up the field. Clock sounds, and Steamboat Sailors win this matchup, improving their record to 6-2. Lots of goals here today. Love to see it. Not as much of a nail biter as in games past, but we'll take it. Not as scary, but yeah, we have a full week of Steamboat Sailors athletics. I believe the Steamboat girls soccer team have a home game here against the Eagle Valley Devils or Demons, I forget. That game will be at 6 o'clock here at Garden